Yes.
That's all you've got to say about that. Okay,
Yeah, well, it's like you described it perfectly. I'll just agree.
perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Fenneks. They've been dominating so heavily, even when they seem to have a positional disadvantage. They still seem to be wiping the board with the Saints players.
Oh yeah, they're
Very
doing really
strong
well.
performance.
I feel like they're a lot. Their game sense and their synergy is working a bit better than Saints are. Because the Saints seems a bit more disconnected, while as the death ball for Fenneks is actually really good. But hey, this is Viaduct, man, and deathmatching really, really means a lot on this map. So we will see.
Yeah,
Maybe Saints can take it back. Like you shouldn't rule that out.
and
As long as Kaya doesn't die before he has the crits, because that was kind of unfortunate
the scouts
last time.
for Fenneks are really powerful in their DM. If we look over to the logs, almost every single person on Fenneks is above everyone else on Saints in terms of kills and damage. They out damage them as well. GF18 does insane amounts of work for his team. Get 29 kills, the same as the Roma as well, which you don't usually see them get that many kills, those classes. So amazing work from GF18. He usually just wipes the board with his enemies. So on such a scout-heavy map, he'll probably do even better.
Well, how do you deal with a scout like that in sixes? Do you just go, because usually, with Highlander and pubs generally, if like scouts giving you a hard time, you go level 3 sentry engineer, and that takes care of that. But that's kind of hard here because there's 2 scouts for starters, and it takes a while to get that sentry up.
Hmm.
Like what other kind of choices do you have except hope that they don't kill you when they're
Well,
scouts?
really, I guess the answer is smarten up. Just get you and your other scout to focus down one of their scouts rather than picking 1v1s. Because if you go
Yeah.
1v1 with GF18, you will lose. So it's about overpowering them in terms of numbers as much as possible. There's
Yeah.
not really much you can do in a 1v1 situation when the other scout has better DM. But this game isn't about DM; it's about teamwork.
Yeah, well, also, if you, let's say everybody dies, and
Everyone dies, and
1v1 on the end there, like, whoa. One thing you shouldn't really do is be afraid of other players, because if you're afraid of other players, they can play you exactly how they want. And there's also a game that we don't see, and that is really the meta game, like how the players have like engaged in how they feel against others. Like, if you go up against GF18, and you know, like, oh, if I go up against him, I'm gonna lose, then your playstyle is gonna change completely, instead of like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get this guy. Which also plays a huge role to how like aggressive or passive you are, because if you're the aggressive one, you can kind of play it however you want. So I heard one team ready up.
yeah, it's one of the reasons why Epsilon's been so dominant. Their dominance keeps their dominance, I guess. Everyone's so scared of them.
Yeah.
So we're going to see how Fenneks take this mid. They're going up top left this time. Super going for the stickies onto the other demo man. Gets a nice one. Gets 2 actually, and he's going to be dropping down soon. Getting that space, getting that damage down. But actually Saints are a lot more aggressive. Their Saints have sniper. Denia going sniper for the mid. And Fenneks just got forced out from damage. They didn't take any forward, they didn't get enough position to deal damage, so they just fallen out.
Did lose their demo man there though, which was kind of a mistake going in there by himself there, and that can actually come back and bite them in the butt as Fenneks caps the middle point here. Only 2 minutes and 44 seconds left on the clock here, which is not a long hold. Both teams on that Uber, and let's see how Saints decides to push this. So sticky trap on the middle door here. Let's see
Exactly where Saints coming in.
Nope, does get spotted.
Very
Oof,
close.
that was a close one.
Saints going to push through. They're going to send a bombing soldier in through the right, probably. He's just spamming. They're pushing aggressive on the mid. They're popped. Uber's come out from both teams now. But a heavy from GF18 is completely shutting down the jumping soldier. Stickies all over the point, so... Oh, and double pipe onto the Saints. The demo man is absolutely destroyed, taking 2 pipes. Very good shots. The sniper from Denia, though, is going to deal a lot of damage onto GF18, and is going to be very scary for the Fenneks players. They're gonna hold mid though.
Yeah, Denia does get taken out as well. He's just respawning right now, and having a heavy and a demo on this map is just so good if you can keep both of them alive. But oh, nice death balling coming in here, but somehow the medic is alive. No, down he goes finally.
Very
It took 4 Saints to kill 1 medic. It just shows how good he is at dodging and being backed up by his team here. And but Kaya has a full Uber here, but let's see if they're going to be able to do anything with this as time is ticking away, and it's really looking in Fenneks' favor right here.
Yeah, it was typical play from Saints. Just destroy as much as possible with bombs. Bomb as many people as possible.
Saints right now, they have Vonnie here. Let's see if he's going to be able to do something, just doing that chip damage. If he's going to pretend he's a sentry, he's actually going to go drop down on the low ground there.
GF18 takes the medic with a body shot, just hiding in that house, peeking, and absolutely destroys the medic.
They did get the point though, but at what cost? They lost their medic, they lost their soldier, they lost their heavy, and big number advantage for Fenneks right now, and they do have the advantage on the point here, and there's only a scout left to defend, and he gets taken out. Goodbye to Denia. Only another scout left, excuse me, there was 2 left, now only 1, and soon 0.
Oh,
with a headshot from GF18 because why not?
Overkill. He was probably about 10 HP as well.
Yeah. Because headshots, why not? Vonnie here coming in, trying to get something onto Skeege there. Does take him out with a mid-air shotgun. Very nice work, taking out that medic. But is it going to be enough? I don't think Saints here really have the pleasure of pushing this with an Uber as they like to do.
Well, they'll have to wait for a while, just sit there in spawn building.
Yeah.
GF18 going to stay in the same spot actually, peeking through the house, waiting for that moment to just turn around the corner and get that medic pick.
Yeah, as a sniper, he's just really locking down those long sight lines, and he's going to peek whenever he... Like, not to get the most amount of kills, but to get the right kill. And he actually kills a scout. That's nice indeed. And there's, like, really no one to pressure him right now. He's just in the back. Uber coming in from Kaya here. They will get this point, but...
Saints lost 2 players before they popped. But some nice
keep their
rockets
medic
down
alive.
onto
They're in
Skeege.
good shape, but it looks like Kilari isn't going to make that one happen. The other soldier comes in, lands a nice rocket here. He's on the high ground. Medic takes a second. 24 health, and he goes down. Goodbye to Kaya. Soldier roaming action. Double roaming, I guess. Double bombs. Only 10 seconds left on the clock here, and it looks like the first round is going to go to Skeege here unless something miraculous comes out. Here comes the miraculous. Gets headshot. Nothing's going to happen. There's a scout on the point.
Demo man jumping in. He gets 2 picks actually, but the scout goes down, Solid goes down. It's only Demo man up, and he goes down as well. Medic's going to try for it, but there's not really anything they can do. Yeah, he taunts out of desperation.
Yeah, so if I were the Saints, I would really shut down that annoying sniper, because he is allowed to just stay in the back and do the additional damage while being safe, and just you die. And I think maybe crits. How do you feel crits as a response to this? Because it seems like Fenneks is just winning every Uber engagement, regardless if they have Uber or not.
Yeah, I mean they tried it last time in process. Oh, a nice headshot over the rails onto Super. That was a very nice shot from Denia. Totally making his work and wait. He's gonna have to go back though. Fenneks just dealing so much damage. Saints have no ground to use.
It's basically a 2v1 here, but Denia here, very low on health, might get that headshot of the century if he was... Oh no, he's gonna get pressured by the scout. Yeah, nothing's gonna happen here. You might get a scout, but that's it. Uber coming out of Kaya here.
Yeah, Skeege almost has it, but if they can focus him down, he might not have it before they can do anything. He's taken 0 damage. Incredible dodging from Skeege, yet again.
Yeah, and it was like 1 versus 5 at the soldier in the air getting taken out by that air pipe, courtesy of Super.
Yeah, Soldier's getting very aggressive onto the Saints combo. If they just keep this up, they can pick both the medic and the demo for Saints, but Saints are actually deciding to push back in, and that cost them their medic and the soldier. That was a really dangerous move, and it did not pay off.
Yeah, we're just seeing once again that, you know, Fenneks is just sticking more together like glue while everybody on Saints just dies. Sorry. Saints seems a bit more disconnected. There's a bit more space between all their players, and it causes their medic to be a bit disconnected for like a split second. And you can bet that one of the soldiers from Fenneks is going to see that opening and just take it and kill the medic like every time.
Yeah.
Which they have been so far. Like, they see an opportunity, they take it, and they win. So far, Saints have had a couple of opportunities, but I haven't really been able to do that much. And look at this, the Demo Man is all in the front by himself. Soldier jumps forward. Would not be surprised to see this Demo Man die here, but he does survive. Backed up by Vani on Sniper. Does get the headshot on the Demo Man, and Smear goes down by the other Sniper. So let's see which Sniper gets shut down first, and I have a feeling that Saints Sniper is dead. Yep, and Fenneks with another kill here on Caps. So, yeah, I really like the Soldier coming in here from both Salmon and I am Killari? Yeah.
Killari, yes. I'd like to point out that GF18 has 7 points more than his medic. He has been just absolutely destroying this game. And he takes down Caps during the mid-fight.
Yeah, he's also just allowed to stay by his side, and finally Denya's had enough of his sniping bullshit and just goes up and kills him. So let's see if this is something they can continue to do, because if they can get that sniper, things will be easier. And Denya here with the second kill onto Salmon, probably going to be pistoling down this medic as well as he tries to escape here. The Demo is disconnected, takes down the medic. 3k for Denya, very nice work there indeed, but they weren't really able to do too much with that.
Yeah, they didn't get the cap.
They have a heavy here, they have a fat man on the point.
Yeah, there's no way the Saints player is going to focus him down, except the Scout is right behind him, takes him down actually, so I'm eating my words at this point. Scout is rushing the Demo Man for Fenneks, he goes down. Scout on the point for Saints, who's getting bombed by the Fenneks Soldier, who also goes down. The Saints combo are now on the point. Heavy coming out from Caps again, so we're probably going to see a solid hold. GF18 is very close. No, he goes down.
They're really afraid of GF18, and it's really hurting their play. Because, like, as a sniper, it's not hard to not get shot by a sniper. You just need to have good strafing and don't really jump all that much. And if your strafing is good, he can't really hit you. So they're playing, like, really cautious. It's like that fair momentum, like we mentioned earlier. Like, GF is just so good, he's like, well, he's going to hit me every time. I can't. And it's kind of like that whole metagame. But they do have a heavy on the rock here, which is going to be able to stop any kind of jumpers. And they're kind of just walking down this area, kind of bunkering down.
Well, Daniel is now counter-sniping on the cliff.
Yeah, so let's see if that is going to be enough. Denny here watching the sides. Where is Fenneks' sniper? Yeah, he's on the low ground as well. Sees the heavy, takes out the heavy. If he sees you, you are dead, so that was a nice pick. Well, actually didn't kill the heavy, actually just hurt him. Really good.
Salmon goes down though from Denny, and some nice body shots. And it's just Skeege and his Demo Man sitting here. Single Luba, but getting against a heavy, there's no way they can deal out 450 damage that quickly. But Caps now caught out. He did
though.
Back.
This is really bad for them actually. Unless the heavy can go Fat Scout and get the medic pick, he's a really good spot to do so. Brings out the medic and does get headshot and taken out by the SMG. So fortunate yet unfortunate for them.
Yeah, at the moment, there's no way Fenneks can push out at this point. They don't have an Uber advantage, actually have an Uber disadvantage, and their GF18 is not getting the hero picks they need.
Well, they have been holding the point for a long time here. Keep in mind, this is the first time they've capped the point this round, and they're still holding it. It's been like almost 2 minutes at this point, and they're looking pretty strong here, but with 2 down, this is going to be pretty tough. This heavy has to go huge, and not in size, but in kills.
Yeah, and Saints have popped.
Look out for that sniper!
Skeege is very weak at this point. No one's there to chase down him, so he's going to survive. Gonna rush out to the right.
Little SMG, they're taking down Vani as Vani tried to take him out, but they are still holding the point here, and things are starting to look good for Saints here.
Scout rushed behind Saints and just took down their medic, so no heals onto that heavy. He's going to be able to get taken down very quickly. And just the headshots coming out from this Fenneks GF18, like he's been doing incredible work. So they're going to cap this, and that's 2-0 to Fenneks. Now the way this works is it's a first to 3, I think.
Or something like that. I'm going to be watching Denya on the sniper cam. Hopefully he can get some huge headshots here in the opening. Going to go on the left-hand side. Going to be peeking. Sees the demo. Doesn't get the demo. But maybe next... Oh, sees the medic! He's still targeting the demo. Doesn't get the demo. That is unfortunate. He had 2 very nice opportunities, probably. And he does use the SMG, thus letting everybody know of his presence.
Yeah, well, Fenneks take the first pick and the second, so they're weak. But they follow up with 2 nice picks. They've kept the Saints medic low for almost that entire mid-fight, so Saints had never been in a good position to push out, which was a very smart move from Fenneks, just to keep focusing that medic if they ever tried to push forward. Let's see if this sticky trap can pay off. Soldier jumping in, they get the force, and Skeet pops in response. They're trying to focus down as many players as they can.
Actually, Vani going for the sniper look at it, trying to get GF18, but he actually wasn't there, so that was kind of unfortunate. And 2 players down for Saints right now, and a third.
Daniel's going to be peeking on the point. There's a lot of players there. He misses the medic headshot, so he's going to run back. But there is a soldier at spawn. He gets Gudja. He went all the way back to the Saints spawn just to get that medic pick. We're probably going to see Saints rushing out as many players as they can at this point, leaving one scout behind to spawn.
Trap, man. This is like anti-sniper sticky trap here on the middle battlements. Double soldier bombing in with
soldier.
the demos. Never mind, they do get the medic, and they have bought themselves a ticket back into the Uber advantage game, given that they can stay alive long enough for that to actually matter.
Yeah, they also get Super and Kalari and Delzik, so this is
GFX,
a lot of picks
he has
coming
15
out.
health, and he's dead. 15 health, yeah, that means like 2 shots from any range will kill you, more or
Though
less.
that bomb, which usually you just bomb in to get the medic, killed everyone.
Yeah, so maybe they should do more of that. Just bomb in with the demo, the soldier, and the soldier, and just kill everything. Works pretty well.
We're going to see a spy from GF18, see what he can get, and a sniper from Delzik, so some interesting choices on the pick classes.
Yeah, no scouts as of yet. And keep in mind, if you check your back a lot, the spy isn't going to be able to do all that much, but nice headshot here coming out of Delzik, taking down Hawk. Spy has decloaked. He's actually on the battlements right now, and he's in a really good spot to get the medic.
He's almost, he gets the force at least, and he hasn't been found. No, he goes down.
He hasn't been found. I mean, he was stabbing the medic in the face with
Well,
his
he
little
went
butter
invisible.
knife. If he wasn't seen, he was sure felt.
Saints are getting a very close now, going for the forward hold, denying any bombs that might come out.
Oh, they don't spot the scout. Daniel hasn't been spotted yet. He's in a really good hiding spot. He could potentially pick up any of these classes if you so wanted to, and he wants to right now. Goes in for the close body shot, then kills himself with the dome man. But hey, you got the dome man. That's a nice pick.
Yeah, that's a very important. Denia going down in exchange for that demo pick, but if the Fenneks team went so far forward, that would have completely stopped their push. But Kalari absolutely destroyed by the heavy, juggled in the air and denied completely.
Another example of the anti-aircraft gun. It's like, oh, you have Uber? Yeah, let me just keep you in the sky there for a second, buddy.
Yeah, Spy coming
Scouts
from
here doing a lot of work on the medic. Does take him out. GF18 back on Scouts, taking out the medic. Danny here with some SMG action. No, that's not Danny. Sorry, that's Hawk on there too. One of Fenneks' players.
Some pretty scrappy plays from Demo v Demo on the mid, but it looks like it's gone Fenneks' way, and they're holding the point at this point.
Hank gets taken out by Salmon, so no more sniper for Saints for just a little while. And yeah, soldier on a high ground here is actually. Oh, there's gonna have a soldier on the battleman battle, and neither wins because they both run away.
Yeah, Delzik goes down though, and any picks that happen on Fenneks' side are a lot worse than any picks that happen on Saints, just because that slow respawns that Fenneks get.
So we have the double bomb again.
Fenneks had to pop the nice pipe, just the end from Smear.
So that is going to leave Kaya with quite the advantage, and they can probably push this however they want, but I don't think Fenneks is going to allow them that luxury. Delzik here is actually running in to the spawn to deal with this scout thing. While as Kaya is on the middle point here with a full Uber. Soldier is kind of disconnected in the front.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of damage. They still haven't popped, and they're sitting on mid at the moment. They want to bomb it. Yeah, they've bombed in, and they've got the force out, but at the cost of Salmon. They killed Vanny as well, which is a very good pick at this point. Only 3 players up for Saints, and Fenneks just going to rush in. Absolutely destroy the remaining players.
Hero scout action. It's 2 versus 4 versus 0. Okay, Fenneks won that one.
Yeah, the Fenneks scouts just rushing in, double teaming both their scouts.
So let's see if Saints is going to be able to do anything with this overtime. Nope, does get taken out, and time is taken away. Soldier comes in for a bomb. It's just too much Fenneks here. Saints can't really do all that much, and third point goes to Fenneks.
And that's GG. So, a very impressive win coming out from Fenneks. Completely steamrolling, just as they expected to, I suppose.
Yeah, well, it was kind of clear in the plays that the Saints were a bit more scattered, a bit more disconnected, and Fenneks were a bit more closer together. They helped each other a lot more. And
Yeah, people
yeah,
were dying on the flank a lot for Saints, which really weakened their play. The really smart plays come out from Fenneks, just knowing exactly where to hold, knowing exactly what to do at the right times, really paid off. And of course, GF18 with some really, really amazing sniper plays.
Oh yeah. Keep in mind he was allowed to do so because his team kept him safe.
Yeah.
Teamwork. Team Fortress. Oh yeah.
Just got to work that in there. Okay, yeah, so Delzik actually with the top damage that round, out damaging his demo man.
Wow.
Which that's not that you don't see that happen. But